hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle NOLA channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this is the Bargains by Belle Auction Tuesday edition. So, tonight is your last night to add those last minute items to your invoices because Wednesday and Thursday are my days for packing and weighing and measuring and calculating the shipping and sending out your invoices to you. So, if you're wanting to make the most of the package coming to you, thank you ever so much for being here tonight. Hopefully, I have the things you're looking for, and hopefully, y'all will give me some guidance, some help to let me know what y'all like to see. So I am so blessed that y'all found time to work me into your auction schedule. So let me scroll up to the top and start saying hello to a few people. Running my chat tonight is Rainbow Cookie Sprinkles, all the way from Alaska. Thank you ever so much, Rainbow. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate your help. Next, I see Brenda. Hello, Brenda. And back again, hooray, House of Joni. And she says, hooray for more shopping. Absolutely. Put your feet up, relax, look at some pretties, and look at just some things that might save you a trip to the store. I have no shame in selling just regular everyday items as well, but I kind of try to balance it between the pretties and the everyday items. Ashley Reed. Hello, Ashley. CQ Kathy. Hello. So good to see you. Know it's a struggle for Kathy to stay up late, so it means everything that she drops in my auctions. Everybody, go ahead and click the thumbs up. That's a great way to support my channel. For anybody new who is watching, let me tell you how this is going to work. Send a registration email to me and let me know your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your payment preference. My payment options are Zelle or PayPal. PayPal is the software by which I make your invoices, but Zelle is absolutely free, has no fees, and is guaranteed by the banking system. So I actually prefer the Zelle. I do want to let everybody know that you are obligated to pay for absolutely everything that you bid on. All sales are final. The only time you can retract is during an auction. All items are as is and where is. The way you bid on my channel is in numbers. That way, I have a legal representation that you knew how much you were going to be charged on your invoice. Once you have registered, then you can go ahead and bid. My shipping method is Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is a discounted shipping service that works with both UPS and USPS in order to get the deepest discounted rates. Those deeply discounted rates are based on three things: the distance from your zip code to mine. I'm shipping from a suburb of New Orleans, Louisiana. That's why my channel is called Southern Belle NOLA for New Orleans, Louisiana. And also based on the weight of the package and the dimensions of the package. Hi, Carolyn. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate you, sweetheart. If there are any questions about registration, bidding, shipping, or payment, y'all feel free to ask. Most of the time, my mods can answer those. If not, I'll be glad to answer those. So I say, laissez les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. Now, let's get started with a fun round I call Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And in this round, all items start at just the low price of $1. And you can see we have lots of choices. Hopefully, some of y'all like purple. I've got a whole bunch of purple options here today, but lots of different motifs. Aw, hugs to you too, Miss Carolyn. And as always, y'all can request what you'd like to see, and I will do my best to supply that. I don't have a co host, so it's just me tonight. Unless it's just right where I can reach it, then it'll be something that I grab and have ready for Saturday. So let me make a few announcements, which is that in addition to my regular auctions on Friday, I'm going to be the special guest of Colleen OG Lyons. So I can't wait to go on her Friday show and sell. So I'll be looking forward to that, but I'll still be having my regular auctions on Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday. So next week, you will have 4 auctions you can combine together for shipping. All right, so we are looking at $1 starting bid for choice. And y'all click the thumbs up, please. That's a free and easy way you can support the channel. I realize I've only got 8 people watching right now because I think other auctions are still going on, but hopefully we're getting close to 10. Hi, Crystal. Looking forward to selling with you at Colleen's auction on Friday. Hopefully we can become friends. Okay, looking for $1 starting bid for choice, and just look at all the great choices. Okay, rainbow's in for $1. Thanks so much for bravely kicking it off for me. Okay, now because of the rules of Southern hospitality, we have a low 10-cent bidding increment here. So now we're looking for 110 or higher. Although we love power bids. And Rainbow's already counting it down. But even if you're not the high bidder, you can always get in for second choice. Okay, Rainbow is going to get in for the pretty flower on H. Okay. And also for the moon on O. Okay, great choices. Thank you so much. Okay, anybody else for the remaining ones? Are they brooches? No. These, if you notice, they have like a little loop at the top. These are charms. If you're looking for brooches, I'm glad to bring some brooches earlier. I don't think I'd ever be able to offer a brooch anywhere close to $1, but you never know. Girl can dream. Okay, anybody else? We've still got some beautiful ones left. Moons, stars, crowns, fins, butterflies, shells, unicorns, flowers, planets, lightning bolts, grapes, hearts, and yet more flowers. Okay, I'm about to scrape it to the side. I want to warn y'all because once I scrape it to the side, it's kind of like toothpaste. There's no getting it back in the tube. Okay, last call on this. All right, let me move this whole tray. And then we will go to something else. It's so funny. Sometimes one night charms are super popular, another time, not so much. And you never know what it's going to be like. It's one of the things I love about auctions, super unpredictable. Okay, next, how about some housewares? So let me show you this super cute set. This set is by Mud Pie, and it's a set of a little towel with this shaped spatula. And you might can see the towel better actually from the back. Very springy and floral and gorgeous. So if you know and love the Mud Pie brand, you'll recognize this. I'm going to start this off at only $3. I know you're saying you usually sell towels just by themselves for $3. You're right. The spatula with the shape is worth $3. So just imagine being able to push the shape down when you're making a pancake, when you're making French toast, crepes, so many other things. In order to get that imprint, maybe you're doing cakes or icing. And not only can you use it for the imprint, but you can use it with powdered sugar and it will fill in the negative spots and give you the shape that way as well. So I don't do many lots. Those of y'all who watch me regularly know I sell things individually or sell things for choice. So this is one of the very few times I'm going to sell two things for one low price. Okay, any interest? Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. Okay, last call on this lot of the linen and the spatula set. I hope you're having a blessed week too, Nancy. Blessings to everybody on the chat and your families. Families are one of the greatest blessings of life. I may not have one, but I know that to be the case. All right, we're going to pass on this. Okay, next I'm going to start this at $3 rainbow. This is new and sealed in the package. This is a huge, massive roll of double-sided tape. You'll also see it's clear, so it will just become invisible on all your projects. So $3, huge roll of double-sided tape. And if there's something y'all are looking for, let me know and I'll try to bring it up sooner rather than later. Okay, any interest? Any crafters in the chat? Okay, last call on this one. Now, those of you who were here at the auction last night, I was trying to sell the last few candles so that I can put them away because I try not to mail out anything that's going to melt because I'm in New Orleans. We're already in the mid to high 80s. The heat index makes it feel like the 90s. So I'm basically trying to pack away those kind of items. But last night I had a boo boo and I broke a few candles. And I just can't bear to throw away things that just smell so good. I just can't do it. So I thought I might have a scratch and dent round tonight. Now, I don't normally sell scratch and dent stuff, but I thought, well, I'm going to try tonight. Okay, so let me show you, and no judgment about how many I broke. Okay, so here is the first one. This is a triple wick. I hate to set this on my tablecloth. Let me see if I have something else. I'll tell you what, normally I use this as a velvet drawer, but I'm going to turn it on its back. I know it's ugly, y'all, and it's got this little part sticking up, but I just don't want to ruin something nice. When I ship this to you, if anybody buys this, I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag. Um, but this is the first one. It's a triple wick candle. This was one of those candles that was aromatherapy from the last auction, and it was lemongrass. This is going to be $3 starting bid. If anybody's interested in this triple wick, this one I didn't even get to show because I broke it before the auction. Look, it's star shaped. And I've already taken the glass off of these. So this is another choice. And this is another choice. And I've got one last choice. I haven't taken the glass off of it yet. I will take it off before I mail it to you. Let me grab it. Let's see, which one of these was it? Oh, must be this one. Okay, this one, you can tell I set it down too hard. See where the glass is broken? Now, the way you get off broken glass, is you put it in the freezer and then it just pops out. So when you get this one, it'll look like these, and I've already will have taken the glass off. This one, I haven't taken it off yet. I forgot to do that during the day, but you can see it's a double wick candle, and this one is Mojave Spring. So, camera here. These are the options. If anybody is interested in a broken, great smelling candle. Oh, I forgot to say these two smell like vanilla. So lemongrass, vanilla, and this one is Mojave Spring. So I rarely sell scratch and dent items, but I just thought before I pack these up, or, I may toss these out or I may just use these for me. But I thought I'd offer you these great deals because so many of you have a bowl you could just set these in, or a leftover candle holder that you could set these in. And so why keep buying candles in jars and then throwing the jars away? Maybe just buy a candle refill. Okay, any interest in these? Okay, I hope I haven't offended anybody by showing something scratch and dent. I just thought it might be a way that we could save and salvage, and that y'all could get some big candles with multiple wicks at low prices. So forgive me, I just thought that it might be a different type of bargain, not what I normally do, but something else to save you some money. But we can pass on these then. All right. Okay, next I've got a beautiful necklace here. We're going to start this one at $5. And look how cute it is. It is this adorable lizard. And I just love how geometric it is, that it's all swirled up, and you get to see the little paws and the cute little tail. You see the amazing texture of it. Just adorable. $5. I love how he's kind of chasing his tail. It's got a nice substantial chain on it. Okay, last call on this one then. Okay, well, since it's spring, I want to show y'all some cute little flower pots. These are going to be $3. This one is a light bluish gray, and it's got little butterflies on it. It's ceramic, and it's square, but yet a round pot goes in it. You've heard that old question about how do you put a square peg in a round hole? Well, a round hole in a square. So that's going to be the first choice. Second choice is this one in peach. You'll see they all have this cute little butterfly motif. These are $3 for choice. I think I also forgot to show you they have little felt pads on the bottom so they don't scuff anything. So here's the peach. Next, we have a mauve. Oh, I thought it was a chip at first, and then I say, no, it's a butterfly. It just shows you how bad my eyes are. I love that the pattern like wraps around. That's really sweet. Okay, here's the moth. And then last but not least, for the purple lovers, look how pretty this purple one is. We move these down. So I got all the colors because I thought this was such a cute design. So 4 different colors to choose from. So quiet without a co-host. And I'm still looking for more mods, still looking for a co-host. And I'll have to invite that OG back on because that was super fun having her. All right, anybody? I'm not sure if I mentioned, but these are ceramic. I don't want y'all to think that these are plastic. Not plastic, ceramic. So these would look gorgeous in a kitchen window or a bay window. Or maybe you're taking a neighbor a plant or somebody in a hospital or a care facility. And this just makes that cheap pot that they come in from, Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot. You set it in this, and all of a sudden, it looks like it's from a fancy florist. It's amazing how a fancy pot turns a cheap plant into something that looks so fancy and fabulous. Oh, good night, Carolyn. Thanks for stopping by, sweetheart. Okay, any interest in these pots? And if you enjoyed our $1 round at the beginning of the show, we'll have another $1 round at the top of each and every hour. All right, let me clear these off and we'll go to the next item. Okay, next we're going to have a choice of mats. These could be a welcome mat, these could be a bath mat. It's going to be for $6, rainbow. Grab these. Okay, so in these mats, I'm going to have these in a couple of different colors. These are memory foam, and they look like cobblestones or stepping stones. Here's the back, so you can see they are non-slip. Let me show you how it works. When I say memory foam, you'll see I push down and then it jumps back up. How great is that? And look how plush it is. I push it this way, I push it that way. I love how plush they are, and I love the memory foam pops back up. So I have some of these I use as welcome mats, and I even use one of these as my bath mat. So here it is in the beige. I also have it in black. Look how rich and dark the black is. And then last but not least, I also have it in a chocolate. So these are the 3 colors that I have in this mat. We have too much light. So these are the 3 colors. So I do have 2 in the brown. So if you're a person that maybe wants to put them in your bathroom and you need one by the sink and one by the tub, I've got you with the brown. Or maybe you want to put them in your kitchen, and you need one in front of the sink and one in front of the stove. Then I can totally sell you a set in the brown, but I only have one in the black and I only have one in the beige. And to me, the memory foam is such a high quality, so comfortable, and super soft as well. Okay, any interest in these choice of mats? Okay, last call on these. Anything that you miss, you can order after the auction during the replay. Or if you don't want to comment on the replay, you can send me an email or send me a Discord message. If you're not already connected to my Discord, the link is always in the description. My Discord is Southern centered. It is G rated, it's family friendly, it has a sweet Southern vibe, just like my YouTube channel. And it's a place that you can post. You can publicize your channel or your favorite YouTube channels. You can private message. You can voice call. You can video call. You can group voice call, group video call, and all are welcome on my Discord. Hello, Janice. Great to see you. Okay, last call on these memory foam mats in three colors: the beige, the black, and the chocolate. All right, let me move these out of the way. All right, next I've got a scatter rug. And let me show you the gorgeous print on this one. It's also going to be $6 rainbow. And look at this pretty print. I just love this. Let me turn on the light. It's a pretty teal color. And then it's got a little brown running through it. It also has these beautiful tassels on it. The size is 18 by 27. So, and I just love the fringe. This could easily be for a man or a woman because teal is going to work with anybody. It's brand new with tag. Looking for $6 for this one. Could even be for kind of a cabin feel to it. Okay, well, let me show you some of the more luxurious ones then. Sometimes I show you the bargains that are lowest price first. Sometimes I show you the bargains that are the deepest discounted first. This next one is going to be $10. And look at this fabulous motif. Doesn't this dragonfly look like it is just jumping out at you? And it is such an elaborate pattern. The flowers, the wings, these tendrils. I also love that it is circular. Well, it's a half circle, I should say. And I do have to admit, I bought this for myself. I mistakenly thought it was an outside rug, which is what I'm looking for, and this is not. You'll see it's got the grippers, but I wanted something that had rubber on the back. And look how the grippers are even pretty and look like flowers. So well made. But I was looking for something for outdoor, and this is clearly way too fine and fabulous to go outside. So looking for $10 for this one. Nice big size. And the shading and shadowing in this is just spectacular. I was so happy with the quality of this rug. Any interest? Okay, we can pass this then. Next, let me show you a different type of rug. This is an anti-fatigue floor mat. So if you're not familiar with anti-fatigue, it is thicker. Do you see how it's thicker? And it's for when you stand in one place for a long time. It is super duper duper thick and it will cushion your back. And this one is easy to clean. It's perfect for kitchen, bath, or laundry room. It has beveled edges for added safety. It is 18 by 24. Let me see if I can show you. Can you see the beveled edges? Because this part is just regular, and this part in here is your anti-fatigue part. And let me put this down so you can see this beautiful motif here. So big, it's hard to fit. It says, "Life is sweet." And it's got this old truck with the strawberry farms and filled with strawberries. So looking for $10 for this one. Running out of room here. And not only is this great for strawberry lovers and spring, it's got the patriotic colors. So if you want something that's going to work all summer when everybody else just has the standard flag, this is the patriotic colors, but yet a strawberry theme. So it's not the same old patriotic decorations that all your neighbors are going to have. Once again, this is an anti-fatigue floor mat. So it is very thick, very cushioned for prolonged standing, like while you're cooking or you're washing dishes. Okay, last call on this one. Yeah, let me know what you might like to see tonight. I hate to waste my time or yours showing you things that might not interest you. Okay, next, how about another piece of jewelry? This necklace is going to start out at $10. Oops, got too much light. It is fabulously prismatic and it has a wrap around structure that holds in the prism. And if you look really closely, you'll see pinks, you'll see blues and greens and yellows. So as different light hits it in different directions, you're going to see different colors. So this is like none I've ever seen before with it being so prismatic. But also, I love the look of the setting with the pretty leaves and vine just wrapped around it. It's got a nice big bail on it and a nice necklace. You could always swap it out for even a bigger necklace if you wanted to. But because of all the colors in the prism, it's going to go with almost anything you wear. And you can see, even if you're wearing black or white or cream or a neutral, it's going to stand out even more. But if you're wearing a bright color or a floral, it's going to go with all of those motifs too. Such a special piece. Y'all don't miss out. Okay, we're going to pass on that then. Okay, next, let me show you this great bracelet. This bracelet is going to start at 12, and look how big and substantial of a bracelet it is. Look at this amazing texture to it. And you'll see it's got a snake motif to it, and it's got heads at both ends, and it's a cup. So it's going to fit everybody all the time. If you need to push it a little more closed, you can. If you need to open it up, I have it opened just for the size of my wrist so that I could show you what it looks like on. Look how it just hugs your wrist. It's not heavy. You don't feel like your hand is being strangled, just wraps around nicely. And you never have to worry if it's upside down or right side up because there are the heads at both ends. It's a gold tone, so it's going to go with everything you're wearing. It's going to be a great neutral, but unlike just a regular bangle bracelet, it's not going to be the same old, same old. After all, who else has a fabulous snake cuff like this one? So, such a standout piece. I try to bring some jewelry that is classic, that just everybody needs, but I also try to bring some very unique pieces that you can't get at other auctions. And down south, we see snakes everywhere because there are so many different types, and our climate is just right for snakes. Okay, any interest? All right. Next, I'm in the process of packing things up because I've got so many winter things that I'm packing up and going to save for next year. And I think y'all may be packing up your winter stuff too. So I want to show you this fabulous hamper. And it is huge. So it's got handles on either side. I really like the handles. And let me finish opening it and pop it out. Here's the handle on this side. Watch me have a hard time folding it up. Oh, we're going to start this one at $5, by the way. You'll see it has double zippers, so you can unzip it this way, you can unzip it that way. I love that so much. And you'll see it also has a clear panel in the front, so you can see what's in it. So let me open it, big, big, big for you. Let me see if I can manage to show you how big it is. So here's your clear panel in the front. And let me grab my ruler, although my ruler is going to make it seem small. Here's the ruler going this way. Here's the ruler going this way. Well, you can tell my ruler is way, way, way too small. And let me show you the size when I get it zipped up. It's going to kind of be hard to show you with it empty. Let me back up the camera here. And handle out of the way. It is huge. So this is the finished size. Oops. Very hard to show empty, but I love that it has the handles on both sides. Look how big. Look how big this way. So looking for just $5 for it. And I love that you can see, oh, this is the one with the blankets. Oh, this is the one with my winter sweaters. Oh, this is the one with the Christmas ornaments or the tree skirts or whatever you choose to put in it. So I've had some that didn't have the window, and then I'm always opening them up to look inside them, or I'm having to find some kind of tag to put on the outside. So I just love that this one has a window. So just $5. I only have one of these left. And also, this motif is kind of pretty. You'll see on the top, it's also got a pretty motif. And I also love that it has handles on both sides. Just $5. Okay, any interest? All right, well then I'm going to move this to the side. I'll break it back down later. Okay, in the meanwhile, let me show you some cute stickers. These are going to be $2 starting bid. Look how beautiful these metallic stickers are. So I've got too much light. So you've got some that are golden, some that are red, silver, blue. You've got chevrons, you've got circles. And the number of stickers in here is 155. And they are modern metallics. So $2 starting bid for 155 stickers. Such a great bargain. A bargain by Belle. Any interest? Okay, we're going to pass on these. Next, let me show you some different stickers. Ever seen 3D stickers? Well, I have 3D stickers in a silver metallic foil. These are silver. I also have some in gold and in rose gold. And let me show you how you use these if you're not familiar. Here's the instructions on the back. So it shows you how you open them up and you fold them to make them 3D. So they start out flat, which is how the package is so well done, so easy to ship, so flat. And then you fold them as per the instructions right here to make them 3D, and then you can see how you use them. So these are going to be $2 for choice. And I have these in gold, silver, and rose gold. $3D butterfly stickers. And I just think it takes stickers to a new dimension when they're no longer just flat anymore, when suddenly they have the luxury of being 3D. You'll suddenly start to wish that all of your stickers were 3D. And thank you so much, Rainbow, for modding. Rainbow, as always, is doing such a great job. Something else I want to call your attention to is look how there are different sizes. You'll see the smallest size is in the front and the biggest size is in the back. So you'll get several different sizes in here. Okay, we're going to pass on these. Next, do we have any Mickey Mouse fans in the chat? This is going to start at $3. I'm sorry, $5. Oops. $5. And let me show you what it is. Such a savings off of the price that you would pay at Walt Disney or Disney World. So it is this elaborate Mickey Mouse keychain and fob. You'll see here's your Disney logo, here's your keychain, here's your fob, here is your Mickey, fully 3D. Also, it's a wristlet. So all of this in one $5 starting bid. So cute. But maybe instead of being a Mickey Mouse fan, maybe you are more of a Minnie Mouse fan. Well, no worries there. Look who else I have. So here is a cute little Minnie Mouse, and here is the Minnie Mouse logo. Here's your Disney logo up here. So here's all your logos. Look how cute Minnie is in her little dress. She's got her arms out to shake with you. So just darling. So a choice of Mickey or Minnie. Could even be great for a child, for a teen, for a backpack. Okay, last call on these. Okay, next $2. I have a sword, or maybe it's a dagger. I'm not quite sure. This is obviously a replica, but so cool. Great for role playing, for dress up. It's got some kind of insignia here. This is made of acrylic, so it's not going to hurt anybody. You'll see it's got the insignia on both sides. So looking for $2 starting bid for this one. So much that kids could play and pretend, act out scenes from some of their favorite movies, could even be part of a costume for a Renaissance fair or Halloween. Could even be something they put on display in their room. But not dangerous, not sharp. It is plastic. But it still looks so good. That's why it's $2. Okay, we're going to pass on this. I see we're at the top of the hour, so we're going to go to our $1 round that we call Bargain Bonanza. And let me show you the items I have for you to choose from for the low price of just $1. Okay, so the first item is this hanger. Now, this can be a miracle solution to closets. Instead of taking up so much room hanging across your closet, this instead hangs from the bar and then hangs down. This way, you can put hanger after hanger after hanger, and it hangs downward rather than across. So this is going to be the first opportunity. It's kind of hard to put it where y'all can really see it. Maybe I'll put it at an angle. If for some reason you like the idea, but not the black color, I do have some in white. Next, I have some cute straws. And these straws have a hot dog motif on them. Great for the cookout, for the grilling, for picnics. So that's going to be your next choice, the straws with the hot dogs. But maybe you're more of a burger person. Look, I also have straws with burgers, and these are a 10 count of straws. So there's some great choices for you. Looking for just $1 starting bid. Any interest? If not, we can get back to the auction. Seems like we have quite a lag tonight, so I'm trying to give a little extra time. Okay, well, we'll pass on these and we'll just get back to the auction then. Sorry, tonight's been kind of a slow day. Um, I guess I'm just a lot going on, but I want y'all to have fun and have a great time. Okay, next $3 for choice. These could be a toy for a kid, it could be a toy for an adult. These are brain teasers, and you pull them apart, you put them back together, but they only go back together in one way. So this is the first type. Here is the second type. It's kind of a star motif. These are going to be $3 for choice rainbow. So two totally different types. It's great for building cognitive reasoning, logical thinking for everybody from kids to teen to senior adults, because it's so important for them to keep up their brain function. So these are brain teaser toys. They say for ages 6 and up. This is the kind of thing that my mother would have handed to me. If I asked for ice cream or dessert, she would have said, well, I'll give you a chance to earn it. And she'd hand me a crossword puzzle, hand me a word search. And then I knew I was to go off and do that and then bring it back completed. And she's like, okay, I'll get you your dessert now or your ice cream, because she wanted to make sure that she knew that it was a privilege, that it was something that could be earned, that hard work is rewarded. So, and I have such great memories of that kind of thing. And I actually had fun doing it, I have to admit. Okay, any interest in these? All right, let me clear these away. Well, I just don't seem to be showing what y'all are interested in. Y'all let me know because I never want to be boring you or wasting your time. Maybe tonight's just an off night. All right, next here from Accessory Street is a poncho. But this poncho has a secret. The secret is not the color because look at this gorgeous magenta color. It is brand new in package. You can kind of see it poking out a little bit here. It's a great texture, great color. The secret is there are two ways to wear it. So this way it has the pretty fringe on the side. This way, it has the pretty fringe on the front. So I'm going to start this at 6. So it's really two garments in one. So maybe you have on a dress and maybe it's sleeveless and you get cold, put this on over it. Or maybe you're a little self conscious about showing your arms. This is a great solution, whether you wear it with the tassels in the front or you wear it in the tassels on the side. This kind of thing is also the type of thing that I take with me to the movies because for some reason the movies just get so cold. And this is a great thing just to throw over. Even restaurants sometimes, or even some stores, it is blazing hot outside, and yet they, I guess, know that people have to cool off when they get inside. But once you've been inside about 5 minutes, you're just shivering. So, two different ways to wear it. Such a great, bold, girly color here. Brand new in the package. Any interest? All right, we'll move this to the side. It'll still be available on the replay. Next, we're going to start at $5 for choice. Do you remember being a kid or a teen and making friendship bracelets? That was so fun, and you felt so loved and so popular when somebody would make one for you and give it to you. Well, here is an entire kit. You have a huge box full of all of the various accoutrements. You can see you've got letters to spell things out. You've got all these colors of cords. You've got all of these different colors and shapes of little beads. You've also got some big ones here. This one we're going to call the pastel set, and it's got the flowers as the big ones. But here you'll see this one we're going to call the jewel tone sets. It's got darker colors, and the big ones here are a lightning bolt and a rainbow. So we're going to start these big kits at just $5 for the box, the ropes, all of the letters, the beads, the big focal pendants. Great elaborate kits. Just imagine this could be your child's summer, a fun activity. Okay, Brenda's in at 5. Thank you, Miss Brenda. I only have one of each. There's no duplicates. Anybody want to bid it up? Bid it up, 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 bid it up. Okay, let's see if Brenda's going to pick the pastel or the jewel tone. So one's a little lighter, one's a little darker. The pastel has the flowers, and the jewel tone has the lightning bolt and the rainbows. Okay, she's going with the lighter one. Great choice. Thank you, thank you. Okay, anybody for this other one? Okay, last call. Okay, let me move this aside. Next, I've got some cute shopping bags. Let me back up my camera because these are kind of big. And they've got a beautiful magenta and white print on them. They've got nice big handles. They're new with tags. Look how big the handles are. Here's how big the bag is. And also, let me show you, it opens up at the bottom, so that makes it even bigger as well. But it is bigger than the ruler going this way. Let me drag back my camera so y'all can see. Bigger than the ruler going this way or this way. I'm going to start these out at $3. And in addition to the pink one, I also have one in black. And you'll see this one opens up here as well. And I do have several of the pink, only one of the black. So $3 for a brand new with tags tote bag. Hopefully y'all can see it. And even though I said to use it as a shopping bag, you could absolutely use it as a bag for your yarn and crafts or for overnight trips. for going to grandma's house or the grandkids' house. Any interest? All right, we're going to pass on these then. Okay. Well, with the change of the seasons and with barbecuing and picnics becoming so popular, with barbecue and picnics comes flies. So I have these 2 packs of fly swatters. So this first one is square, and you get a blue and you get a yellow. Or this one looks like a hand. How cute is this? And it comes with a light blue and an orange. These 2 packs are going to be $3. And really, you could use them on more than flies. You know, if you're a person that's bold enough to compete against the bees and the hornets and the locusts, I've even seen some cute crafts where people will put grandma's paddle. Oh, as the grandma is going to paddle. And if so, it just shows that a grandma would never hurt her little one. But I've seen some funny crafts that pretend like this would be a grandma's paddle. And this one that looks like the hand, I tell you. But if somebody was ever going to swatch your hand, I would say that this would be the least painful way ever. So an entire 2 pack for just $3. Different colors, different shapes. I one time to an outdoor garden party, and they had one of these tied with a ribbon on the back of everybody's chair, knowing it was going to be scorching and there was going to be flies. But what they did instead was they put a little sticker with your name, and it became the way that we all knew where to sit. So they ended up using these kind of like a place card, except that was tied by a ribbon to the back of the chair. Okay, last on this one. Okay, next, let me show you a great kit. This one is called um, bubble tea, and it was originally $11.99. So I'm going to start this one at $6, and let me show you what's in this. You have a body lotion, a bubble bath, and a shower gel. The shower gel is in the flavor of popcorn. The bubble bath is in the flavor of strawberry. And the body lotion is in the flavor of donuts. So you're going to get the entire three-piece set for the low cost of just $6. Any interest, whether for you, for a gift, for Mother's Day. This is one of the ways that you can help a friend to pamper herself, to show her she is worth it, and that grooming doesn't just have to be a chore, it can be a way to luxuriate and to pamper yourself. And scent is definitely one of those ways we can pamper ourselves. Okay, last call on this. Okay, next, let me show you some magnets. These magnets are going to be $3. Start $3. Buy it now. $3. Buy it now. We've got so few people watching, we might as well just go buy it now. And we'll probably make this an early auction since we don't have too many people watching. These are all going to be magnets of faith. This one says, I am with you always, which is Matthew 28:20. This one says, be a light for all, which is Matthew 5:16. Trust the Lord forever, Isaiah 26:4. I am the good shepherd, John 10:11. His love gives life, John 10:10. Faith can move mountains, Matthew 17:20. For with God nothing is impossible, Luke 1:37. Every good and perfect gift comes from God, James 1:17. Be still and know that I am God, Psalms 46:10. God has you in the palm of his hand, Psalms 34:4. Everything is possible for one who believes, Mark 9:23. I don't know if you can see it down there. Is it better up here? Nope, that's worse. Okay, let's see if I can change the camera angle here. Sorry about that. The next one says, be kind to one another, Ephesians 4:32. This one says, I am surrounded by God's faith, Psalms 5:12. Pray and never give up, Luke 18:1. And lastly, blessed are those who believe without seeing, John 20:29. Okay, let's see if I can back up a little bit. All right, those are the choices. Rainbow, were you buying or just announcing? I'm guessing you were just announcing, but I could be wrong. I don't know if my YouTube is frozen or maybe we just have low attendance tonight. But I'm not seeing anything in the chat. Okay, well, let me grab I am with you always. Okay, thank you so much. Here you go. Okay, anybody else? Any other interest? Well, I may just end the auction early. I realize sometimes, maybe you're just not in the mood, or maybe there's better auctions on. Perhaps I'm just tired and I am looking for an excuse to end early. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like looking at these beautiful Bible verses might be a great place to leave it tonight. I want to thank Rainbow Cookie Sprinkles for running my chat. I'm going to do all of my packing and measuring, weighing, invoicing tomorrow. So tonight was your last opportunity to add to it. I'll be sending out the invoices on Wednesday and Thursday, and hopefully everybody will pay promptly. So I never want anybody to get behind, especially since you want to be paid up, because next week there will be 4 auctions, with me being on Colleen's auction on Friday, and then my own auctions on Saturday, Monday, and Tuesday. So I say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. God bless you. Goodbye and good night.